What's going on, everybody? Remiix Essence here, back at it with another video. Today we'll be doing my Gears of War 4 review, and so let's get on into the video. So to start out, Gears. What can I say about this game? Other than the fact that it's fucking awesome. I really fell in love with this game, guys. I wasn't really anticipating it too much. My friend, Lady Foxfire, and along with like the podcasts I watched throughout the week, they kind of got me a little more hyped for the game. But I've never played a Gears before, and I've never really played a third-person competitive shooter before either. But this game is like truly outstanding, and so start out with the multiplayer. It's a ton of fun, and I thought that maybe I would just get destroyed because a lot of people say you just get wrecked, and probably more like in the competitive playlist you get probably a bit harder. But overall, I held my own in most of the games. Sometimes I had good games, sometimes bad games, and sometimes in between, and I always had fun, which is the biggest thing. The game mechanics felt fluid and smooth, and at first I was kind of like, oh, these controls are a little weird, but I think they actually really fit the style of the game. The only thing I would say is I feel like mantling could be a little smoother, like running and mantling, but it's kind of like a cover-based game, so understand why they might not want you to also just be mantling like crazy. And so it was really fun. And then the next day I hopped on and got some friends to play with me, and it was even more fun. It's a real blast with friends. You more organized, you're gonna win more games, and overall it's always more fun in my opinion with friends, just having a good time. Next up, the Horde Mode. So I really like this mode too. I didn't really know what to expect from it. I never really looked up anything on the Horde Mode, but it was a super fun mode. In my first playthrough, run through it with like Mooch and Bam Bam and Iceman, and I think the other guy was Sour Cream. We made it to round 40, and then we couldn't really get above round 40, and there's 50 rounds in it. But I gotta say, it was really fun as well. I was popping heads with the long shot sniper, and and then it also, I was kind of surprised. So when you like finally are beaten, you don't actually restart from one. You just restart from that round. You don't have to start all over again, which I was expecting. And so we could have probably built up enough money to finally get over that 40 hump, but it was pretty late in the night, and especially on the East Coast, so we all got off. But my experience with Horde Mode was super fun. And finally, the campaign. I have not yet beaten the campaign, but I'm pretty far into it. And I gotta say, it's also awesome. I love I think the graphics are really good, and I like the characters. I think they're all good. I don't know what Gears fans' opinions are exactly on the characters. I think at least some of the ones that I've spoken to are okay with the characters, and I like how they had a connection, JD to Marcus. I think that's always good. But overall, I think all the new characters are definitely like relatable, and they're just good characters, and the voice acting is pretty good, and the graphics and cinematics in the game are also spectacular. So, this game is just, it absolutely blew me away, guys, and there's really nothing else I have to say about it other than it blew me away. It's a ton of fun in the campaign, in the Horde Mode, and in the multiplayer, and this is a game I see myself playing for the next year, or however long, until something else takes it over, which I don't really see happening. This is a game I see myself coming back to over and over, maybe take a break when a new game comes out, and then right back on, hopping on to Gears. Like, right now, I'm just itching to play it right now, making this video, you know? So, if I had to give it a number, and this is a bold statement, but I'd give it a 10 out of 10. And, you know, I know not all the games have released for the year yet, and, you know, Battlefield 1 is still to come, which was probably my most anticipated shooter, and there's other good games on the way as well. But, you know what? I'm confident in it. I'm giving it a 10 out of 10, and I'm naming Gears my game of the year. So, don't just take my word for it. Go watch other reviews, see what other people's opinions, as well as check out like other actual Gears heads' opinions, because, you know, I'm just new to the series, but I got the Ultimate Edition, so I'm going to go back through at some point and play all the other Gears games, because you got those with the Ultimate Edition. So, thanks for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. Feedback in the comment section down below is also much appreciated as well. Hit that like button if you do so wish, and subscribe to my channel for some more content. Thanks, guys, again. Have a wonderful rest of your days.